To open a workbook, you need to know where the workbook is located. When you initially open Excel, you can see a listing of recently opened workbooks shown in the panel at the left side of the startup screen under the Recent section. To open one of these workbooks, click its name in the panel to reopen it. If the workbook you want to open is not shown in the listing, you can click the Open Other Workbooks command within the panel to reveal the Open category within the Backstage view. If you are already working within Excel and wish to open another workbook, you can also display the Open category within the Backstage view by clicking the File tab within the ribbon and then clicking the Open command at the left side of the Backstage view. At that point, you can see the locations within which you can look for the file to open, shown to the right of the command panel in the Backstage view. If the file you want to open is saved within OneDrive, click the OneDrive choice. If the file you want to open is located on your computer, click the This PC command, which is called Computer in Excel 2013. You will then see the default folder associated with the selected location shown at the top of the list of files and folders shown to the right. The files and folders contained within the selected folder are shown in a list below it. You can click the folders within the list of files and folders to display its contents in the list of files and folders if needed. You can click any Excel file shown in the list of files and folders to open it. If there are no files or folders shown, or if the file you want to open is not shown, click the Browse button or click the default folder shown at the top of the list of files and folders to launch an Open dialog box where you can select a folder. In the Open dialog box that appears, navigate to the folder location you want to view if needed. You should see an icon for the file along with the workbook file's name listed within the files and folders shown in the Open dialog box. To open a file from the selected location, click the icon for the file you want to open and then click the Open button in the lower right corner of the Open dialog box. Alternately, you can double-click the icon of the file shown in the Open dialog box to open it. You can also use this dialog box to simultaneously open multiple workbooks within the same folder. To do this, hold down the Control key on your keyboard and then click each file that you want to open if they are non-adjacent files, meaning that they are not located next to each other within the selected folder. If the files are adjacent, meaning they are located next to each other within the folder, click the first file, hold down the Shift key instead of the Control key on your keyboard, and then click the last file that you want to select. Everything between the two files will be selected. After selecting your files, release any keyboard keys you are holding down, and then click the Open button in the lower right corner of the Open dialog box. This will open all of the highlighted or selected workbooks. Also notice that if you are simply trying to open a recently accessed workbook, you can select the Recent command within the Open category of the Backstage view. Then click the name of any recently opened files that appear in the list to the right of the command panel to reopen them. This replicates the Recent category shown in the startup screen in Excel.